Everything looks fine. Looks fine.
You sure?
Looks
I'm
fine.
looking up there and it just looks like I'm missing my clothes.
Oh, it's the design of the hoodie.
It's not actually cut it like this. I literally made a hole.
You designed it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, thanks.
It's the design of the hoodie.
You like it?
Sure.
Alright.
She
Sure.
likes. She
I
hates
hate
when I do
you
that.
say that. Like this sure. It's like no, but shut up. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Your love be like yeah, your love be like no, your love be like oh. Your love be like yeah, your love be like no.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's
Drake.
Embry, and you're watching Worth the Wait.
What's going on, my good people?
What up,
The
what up?
Worth the Wait fam. So today we're going to talk about something that people always speculate about.
Yeah.
They always wonder, what do they do?
Like, do they have jobs?
So today in this video, we're going to talk about how we make a living, like what we do on a daily basis. So number one thing.
Wait, before you say, we're gonna give this to you from top to bottom, meaning the thing we make the most profit from to the thing we make the least profit from per month. Now go ahead.
Okay. I was starting there.
Sorry.
So the thing that is our primary source of income, number one thing is our business together, All About It, which is a social media and branding company.
Yes, sir.
And through that, we do a lot of different things. We're pretty much a one-stop shop for your social media and branding needs, really specializing in Instagram. But we will do everything from designing your strategies to offer you consulting, to building your website, to doing your photo shoots and capturing content for you, to business card designs, logo designs, branding boards, and sometimes Bree even has get your life consultations to where it's like it's really a strategy session, but then it ends up going into like
Getting your life
together type of consultations. But that is our primary source of income. That was beginning of 2018, quit my job 4 or 5 months after that. Like that's what we do together
full time. So no job. That is our job.
And I know people are like, well, how much do you? So basically, I'll say this. I won't say how much we make, but I will say that in our first year, 2018, we made a certain amount, and then enough for me to be able to quit my job. And then the next year, we doubled that. So sales went up 2 times the next year. And on this year, year 3, we're pretty much doubling what we did last year. So we're moving up and we're doing well. So that's amazing. But that's just one stream of income. Anything you want to say on All About It?
So just a quick rundown of what it actually is, because most people, you're probably like, so what do you actually do?
I didn't do a good job.
What we do, no you did. What we do is based on where you are personally, we work with creatives, entrepreneurs, and professionals. So
small business.
Whichever lane that you are in, we take you and we create a custom package based on your needs. So some people need photo shoots, they need websites, they need actual branding. Some people just need consulting to figure out a strategy for what it is that they really want their brand to be about. So wherever you are, we work with you, create custom packages, and once that person creates that package or completes that package, then they're able to manage and maintain their brand or business on their own, or receive monthly management through our company. So that's pretty much what it is. Dre is the person who does all the content creation, so he does the video, the photos, and all of that. I'm the
back-end stuff. I do all the boring stuff too.
Yeah,
I
the
do all
finances, the systems, the client CRM, the emails, you gotta love them. And then I'm the creative side, where I handle all of the one-on-one coaching, the consultations, the strategies, the actual branding. So I oversee all of the projects with our clients. And then ultimately, I'm the person who you get the one-on-one experience with. You don't really see or know that you're talking to Dre unless you come and do a photo shoot. So.
But I'm there.
Yes, he's there.
And we also have people that we are bringing on and are working with. So we have some staff too as well that help us out. So we're growing, but it's awesome in 2020 to have a business that we can have full time and really live the life that we ultimately want to live off of social media. So it's an amazing thing. So
that's the first thing. The next thing is our All About It University, which is online classes. So it's the Classes, courses, same thing.
Classes
Online
makes you think of like
courses.
a live class, but courses is like something that
I gotcha.
you get
They're,
what I'm
they're
saying?
courses. I never use the word classes.
Yeah, I've never heard you say that.
I don't know. But online courses, so that is the next, part. And the main thing with this and why it's so amazing that we launched the university is because we essentially make money while we sleep. All of the services we offer our clients with All About It, we have to put some type of work in to receive that profit. But with the courses, it's something that, you okay?
Yeah.
It's something that we created once and we get to make money off of it while we sleep without having to put any work into it. So go ahead.
Yeah, but that's also not the main thing either. The reason that we truly created it was because as we started to grow, of course with experience and understanding the value in the services that we're offering, we have to charge a price that makes sense and that's comparable to the market that we're in. But we also still wanted to service people who may not have the budget quite yet, but are willing to put in the time to learn. And that's where the courses come in. They come in at a much lower price point, but it's still the same information that first Bree and I used to be able to go from, we all started an Instagram account at 0 at some point, all the way to build it to where we are now to be able to quit our jobs and make money from influencing and do so many different things. So the courses, not only is it cool for us as business owners and in the business mind, being able to have a product where we can make money while we're sleeping and stuff like that, but it's also something that's valuable to our target audience and to people who are looking to, grow their Instagram and really market themselves via social media because it's so important because it's a free platform.
Yeah. And let me give you guys a quick snippet of kind of prices and how they've changed since we started. So at the very first month when we started consulting, I was doing free consultation calls and we had just one service that I called the Insta Makeover for $50. That was year one. That same service for $50 is now $1,897. So that's the
Said that
growth.
weird.
$1,897?
Yeah.
Why?
$1,897 or $1,897.
Okay, $18.97. I was gonna say $18.97, but I didn't want someone to think it was $18.97, $18.97.
Oh yeah, we didn't decrease the price at all.
So that is an example. And then the $30 strategy sessions are now $950. So that just shows you the growth. And then ultimately, when you take that Insta Makeover package at $1,897 and compare it to our online course, which we give at $149. So that just gives you at this moment, because things always increase, but that just gives you an idea of the price difference and how we're able to serve two different audiences with two different budgets. So then the next thing,
speaking of that, so still keeping on with the social media lane, there we go. We also do influencing, so we make money. It's really cool because of our followings and awesome people like you who engage with us on a daily basis on our platforms. We're able to partner with brands to present ultimately our audience with new products, and it's cool because you get money from it, but to be able to work with some of these brands, the people are really nice. The experiences, Bree had a thing with Lincoln, it was a cool whole day experience. It's really cool.
Yeah, and I think the main thing is when we first started getting opportunities, we looked at each other and was do we want to be those influencer people? Is that really what we want to do? And ultimately, we turn things down a lot. We don't just do things for money. We only align ourselves with brands that we actually support and love and are excited for. We won't do anything just for $1. So we definitely turn things down. And to give you guys an idea about prices and how much we may make from that, every month is completely different because you never know. We don't physically go out looking for things. We do not have a PR person. These brands directly reach out to us. But on average, one influencer gig is on average about $1,000 to $1,500. So, and that could be for pictures.
Some have been more. It just all depends. We've had months to where just influencing alone, we may have made $5,000 just.
For two things.
For a few, so it can vary, but it's just really cool. Like I said, we don't do everything for money, but just the experience of working with different brands and building those relationships. Because one company that we work with, Cole Haan, I started working with them at first, but then they brought Bree into the fold as well, and just the way that they took care of like the stuff that we sent, like they sent us, it was like really great
nice
stuff,
quality stuff.
Like Bree loves
My
her little
favorite
bubble
coat.
jacket.
Oh, it's so cute and so warm.
Yeah.
It was like really expensive. I was like,
It was really cool, and it's like it's really dope, especially when you can partner with brands that really are really cool, and like, you know, what we stand for aligns with kind of what they're trying to do. So the influencer is really cool.
And I think we'll end up doing a video down the line that just talks about if you want to be an influencer, kind of the do's and don'ts and like how to go about it. But ultimately, the main thing, and Dre kind of pointed on it, was building relationship. Like if you work with one brand, you're never really directly working with the brand. You're working with the influencer agency, the agency
or
who
PR company
who has, you know, took you, vetted you to the brand, and then the brand chose you, but you work with the company. So one of my favorites is Open Influence, and basically you do one thing with them. If they love you and you have a great experience, they will continue to, you know, vet you for other opportunities in the future. So we pretty much work with the same companies over and over again because they just had a good experience. So that is really important if you are looking to get
That's
into
a good point,
influencing.
because the one company, a lot of my influence, I worked with Kohan, Oreo, and 7-Eleven, Eagle One, and Advanced Auto Parts, and before this pandemic I was working on something with Sprite too, all the same PR company.
Yeah.
So it's like if you build those relationships with the PR companies, then you'll be in really great shape.
Yep.
But anyways, so moving to the next thing is that
we get paid from this face. Dre does modeling. He's signed to an agency. You want to shout out the agency?
Yeah, Kingsley. So basically I do model, I guess professionally, right? At this point. So
you are what is it called? A published model.
So commercial and print is mainly what I do. I've worked with brands. Of course, Shea Moisture Men was like my coming out party there for modeling. One of the campaigns, there was a second one, but I was part of the very first one that like went viral. And from then, you know, had so many different opportunities, but worked with Shea Moisture, Open Table, Wawa, Capital One, a lot of different commercial work. And I have an amazing agent, which is really like family, honestly.
Joy.
So Joy is such an amazing agent, and it's her agency, and she's so amazing. So backstory, the couple that introduced us, or really the girl that introduced Bree and I and put us together, is Joy's niece. Joy is her aunt, so we're all family.
And full circle, I went to Joy and Oz's wedding, that's her husband, in the DR, the exact same place that we're getting married. That's how I found out about that location, and it's so crazy because they're still a part of our lives, and we love them.
We love them so much. So yes, I do model, and as far as income from that is really good. Like honestly, this year was really good. The year started off amazing for me. Like every month I was getting bookings, and even now, like now that things are opening back up, like I've been getting bookings like every month for the most part, which is awesome. And for those who don't know how modeling works, it's like clients have projects that they want to do, and they tell the agencies, and basically the agencies submit the people who they feel like fit for that casting of what the company wants, and then the client has to select you. So it's awesome when you're getting booked for gigs, because that means the client is looking at your portfolio, looking at your images, and think that you fit the mold for what they're trying to accomplish.
And here's a fun fact. So Dre gets booked a lot as like the man who has like a wife, or like a wife and kids and all of these things. So a lot of people like send me screenshots of like him with other women, and I'm like, yo, it's an ad. Like it's clearly a commercial, or like it's clearly, you know, in a magazine, or look at the little logo on the right hand side. Like that is his pretend wife. It was just a photo shoot. And then he gets a lot of like random things where like the most recent one, spike ball, where he has to like learn new things, or he's like, Brie, we gotta like practice this because I have a shoot coming up for it. And it's just really, it keeps us on our toes. It's fun, and it's just it's fun to do and make money. It's like
Bree's actually one of my work wives actually booked services with this.
Yes, yep. I said, well, hey, wifey. But yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's really cool. So after that, we have a lot of different streams. So I would say this can vary depending on what Bree wants to do. But like shameless classes, when Bree like wants to host a class or anything, like that's a piece of
and like
income.
hosting events.
Yeah, that's a piece of income that we always have. Bree started off, for those who don't know, her first business was Shameless, and really Shameless Studios was really like her first like baby, and really step into like, yo, I'm really doing this entrepreneurship thing
Full time.
But a lot of what she did was dance classes, and she had like private parties and things like that. So honestly,
networking events.
Bree doesn't advertise it really much anymore, but if people request like to do a private party, she would do it. But normally whenever she throws an event or does an event, she makes a pretty good profit, or we make a pretty good profit from that. So that's something that we always do, but it just doesn't happen as often as like it used to. Especially
in different seasons. Like we're in a season right now where like our business is, we have to give it all of our time.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that, and then I would say kind of the last thing, it's a couple of different things. It could be like speaking events, our YouTube channel, like we get paid monthly from the account. What else? Like
so
really just like features and stuff.
Speaking events,
Hosting.
we get
If
stuff.
we hold an event, usually it's for profit.
But for the most part, I think that's, so we have a lot of different streams, but now we're even opening up more. So I'm starting a business for dating and relationship coaching in fall of 2020. So that will be another source of income for us, but also it will be helping people. Like our biggest thing is, of course we have to make a living doing what we do, but we want to be able to impact lives. Even
make an impact while making an income.
Even Bree would sit there like, you don't know the days or the times that we'll sit there and Bree was like, I know we're making money, but I just feel like I'm not doing enough. And it's like, because it's like,
happens a lot to me.
It does. So it's like, because we don't want to just do stuff just for money. We want to ultimately help people. It's in our hearts to do that. And that's ultimately what we feel like we're put on this earth to do. So in everything that we do, even though we may be getting, money for the services, the main thing for us is just providing value for whoever's getting the service and really making sure that we're helping them out.
Yes. Yep. And I guess we should give you guys information for if you want to like get more info about any of our services or what we do. So our websites will be linked in the description below if you want to just click and kind of shop around and look around. We have a very detailed website. We have videos, testimonials, examples, before and after. So just take a browse and see some of our work. And if you need help with branding or social media, just book a free consultation with your girl so I can figure out how we can help you.
And then also, for all the ladies out there,
Ooh.
Bree is launching a mentorship program.
So
just make sure, I think the sign up will happen on her birthday.
Yep,
in
October 8th, I will launch the sign up.
Yeah, so she's gonna do that, and it's actually gonna launch in 2021, early 2021.
Yes.
So just make sure you sign up for that, and that's another part of what we do. But that is kind of the overview of how Dre and Bree make their money and make their income. And
I am not a stay-at-home girlfriend.
No.
Okay, we work
let's talk
together.
about that first real quick. The things
I was
that
thinking
people,
that could be another video.
The things that people think we do is so hilarious. Like it's like people really think, like, I don't know, some people
or
think,
what they think we don't do.
yeah, some people thought like somebody said to Bree was like, okay, so I know Dre models, but like what else does he do? And I'm like, well, I mean, thank you for thinking that I could full-time like support myself off of modeling, but like, no, I do a lot of different things.
Like we actually work.
Yeah.
We don't just sit around on our laurels.
Laurels.
Ain't that the right word?
I have no idea.
I heard it on Bring It On.
Okay.
It's
I'm
a
sure
thing.
right. But yeah, that's our video. So we're not gonna make this longer than what it needs to be. So thank you for watching. Make sure you follow us at It's Dre Smith, at Brianna
Brianna
Aponte,
Aponte,
and at Worth the Wait. We love you guys.